What is going on, my YouTube friends, all my Patreon friends? How we all living today? It's been a minute since I've done some sleep token, and I think the last one we did was the Drumeo. I think we did it as a live stream, and I saw that we got another offering from two. I'm so bad with names, let alone not names. Of the song Hypnosis. The drum is behind Hypnosis, and this is a song that I have not heard. It's my first time hearing it, so I wanted to make sure that this time I did the song, and then I'll watch the offering that we got given. So y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Jess. I was a live sound guy for like way too long, 15 or 17 years. But I always had like an affinity for drums, man. Like even in my studio mixing now, most of my feedback I always get is, yeah, everything sounds good, but the drums are a little hot. Like it happens. I love drummers, y'all. I love what I saw from the Drumeo video last time, and I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to have the link to this. This is the Hypnosis Visualiser. I couldn't find a music video. If there is one, someone let me know because I want to see it. But I'll have it linked in the description box. Please go give Sleep Token another view, man. They definitely deserve it. And if y'all are new to the channel, man, if you haven't been here before, I'd appreciate maybe a thumbs up. If you like this video, maybe a subscription. We just hit 60,000 on our way to 100,000. Can't even believe I'm saying those words. Let's do this, y'all. Already a lot going on, y'all. Like outside of just the riffs and patterns that they're playing right now, that intro that kind of had that trem to it, the low one, like whatever that is, man. It feels like the drummer, and I'm sorry, I'll get to the names. I really apologize. I know that's wrong, but it feels like when he's playing the cymbals, he's like emphasizing that, and the stereo image on him is really, really, really hard too. So what I mean by that is like it's really hard pressed left and right. So they typically, when you record a drum kit, you might have like a mono mic up above. You might have, usually what I see is stereo mics above the drum kit and out in the room, but they give you like an actual stereo image, right? So like the snare drum sometimes feels like it's a little bit off center. The hi-hats feel like they're off to the left if you're the drummer. Ride and crash cymbals over here, floor tom, or like they feel like they're over here because they are, right? Like in the actual stereo picture. And I feel like he's emphasizing that effect that we got here. Like he's doing psh, psh, and it's actually pushed like hard left and right. And I vibe with that, man. Feels like we also have, I can't tell if it's like a really heavily distorted bass or if they multi-layered the guitars, and if there's like a baritone in there, or maybe one of the guitars has like an octaver on it doing an octave low, but something feels real low and blah, 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 blah on the bottom end, right? Nasty. Cool voice. Fuck yeah. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to articulate this correctly, but like having the legato vocal fall on top of that, it's a very like emotional, like there's lots of breaks. There's like kind of like my skin, like they're longer, they're not quick riffs. They're like longer legato phrases with like movement to them still. But I feel like it's the impact of the drums that are giving me what I was kind of expecting. Like when I went into this, I thought it was gonna be more vocals. Like I thought there'd be more words, less legato, more like staccato. And I feel like the drums are giving me that. And it's interesting, man. It's interesting. It's actually like a really cool composition they have going on here, right? Yeah, man, this is gonna be a fun one. See like how locked in he is there? Like the snare drum hits on the one word, and then it's legato, and then there's two notes here and psh, psh, at the same time, man. Like there's a lot going on, but they're so in sync at the same time. Left, psh, psh, right? Come on, man. Fire. Dude's got a cool voice, man. I thought that was the end of the verse, but dude's got a cool voice. I honestly think that I wouldn't appreciate it as much, or it wouldn't be as digestible for me, if his voice wasn't this unique, man. Because like it's almost giving me, I don't want to compare too much, but like a little bit of like Chris Cornell maybe, in a way that like there's so much emotion that's like falling through it, and the emotion like hypnosis, right? It's given me this like dream like feeling. And even when he breathes in the microphone and it's got this like forever reverb that just hits that, it's not baked into the whole vocal. It's just like in those little emotional effects that he adds into them, right? And it's neat, man. Like I honestly don't think that if his voice wasn't this interesting, that if his voice wasn't as characteristic heavy and as interesting as it is, I just don't think it would work like it does, man. And like, how unique. That's super neat. Oh yeah, that got heavy, but like that was such a cool section, man. Adding vocals on top of that was really cool, and it was again real dreamy, like real dreamscapey, right? it almost feels like the vocals were like a synth pad or like a keyboard pad just like in the background to fill out space, and he had a lead vocal on top of it. Again, great, very fitting for like the piece. But those backing vocals that were like pushed way wide and even like back behind, like almost behind the band or behind the room, like that was really neat, man. I know the song is called Hypnosis. I keep comparing it to Dreams, which I mean, like, close enough, right? But it just really gives me that, like, when you're running in a dream and it's just like you can't, you're like stuck in the place. Like, it's just giving me that, man. Like, he's really connecting with me on that kind of a feeling, right? I've never been hypnotized before. I've worked on hypnosis shows, but I've never been hypnotized before. I imagine that there's some sort of weird sensations and things that happen to you when that's going on. Give me this drop. The cymbal work is incredible, man. We talked about that in the Drumeo too. Like being able to keep those, like those heavy grooves, those heavy pockets while playing like upbeats on the China cymbal, but not just like smashing the China to like destroy it. Like it feels like he's almost barely touching it. It's like choking off a little bit instead of just like, you know? And I don't know, man. I think that's all intention. It's got to be, right? Because like from the ghost notes to the hi-hat work to the tom fills to like the, I don't know what they're called, but like where you open and close the hi-hat real quick. Like there's, everything is so intentional. The ride bell we hear off to the left side. So it must be like the picture of if you're looking at the drummer. Unless he's playing a different bell, that makes sense too. But yeah, like I honestly don't think he's like smashing the shit out of that China cymbal. I think he's just playing it enough to make it like trashy and fill out that space and still feel like a breakdown, but like he's not trying to kill it. And I vibe with that, man. Very dreamy. Yeah, I like that one, y'all. I like that one. Looking forward to seeing the drum breakdowns. And I know too, right? I know he's very intentional with how he talks and with how he puts everything together and how he's going to describe that to us. So I'm really looking forward to that, man. We got to do some more Sleep Token. I vibe with that heavy. I vibe with that a lot. Let me know what I got to check out down below, y'all, in the comments. If you like this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Please go give them another view. I'm going to have the link to that video in the description box. And I'll catch you on the next one.